So Ebuka Obi Uchendu hosted the housemates to a dinner. It's always been like this, though. After the dinner today, there'll be a final party tomorrow, and the party would be with the evicted housemates. But what's going to happen with the evicted housemates when they come in for the party tomorrow is that they will be separated. They are not going to be mingling. Okay, there's always a glass, just like reminiscent of what the housemates did with their parents, okay, and their loved ones that came, checking out for them. Okay, they had a glass separating them, and then some of them wore headphones, so it's nearly impossible for you to say anything apart from what you are there to say. You just have only 1 minute or so, or even about 2 minutes to say whatever you want to say to them, and then you go. So that's exactly what's going to happen. The party structure would be totally different when they're coming tomorrow. The evicted housemates will be in that secluded glass. They will be seeing them. They'll be hailing them. Hi, hello, what's up? But they cannot really touch them one-on-one, okay? So the ones that are available, the 9 of them, would be also on the other side. So they'll be seeing each other, but they cannot really say anything. You can't really say anything to the other person that they would even hear, but because they wouldn't want to scuttle anything. Do you understand? They wouldn't want to scuttle anything. They wouldn't want a conversation to go over that, this person is leading, or do something about it, or maybe do something to disqualify this person, that kind of thing, So that's how it's always been. But tomorrow is a grand party, final party, but it's going to be quite an interesting one to see the housemate back again together as they were. That's 28 of them. So let's watch how Ebuka actually hugged them. And of course, you know how it is. The last time Ebuka came into the house, it was all shouting, welcome. Thank God we finally seen you, but they evicted 2 persons at that time, Bright Morgan and Thelma Lawson. So you can imagine the shock, the fear. Has it come again to evict 1 or 2 of us? It wasn't a pleasant welcoming, and Ebuka also felt it, and that's why, he didn't hear all of those shouting that happened the first time, like the first time that he came. But let's just watch how he welcomed them, and the fact that they're going to have a dinner with him. He even asked them to ask him any question of their choice. Watch this. This is him hugging. Yeah, it's a fantastic hug given by Dede. Dede that never really hugs people who are, strangers? And he was telling Imisi, why are you running away from me? That's capable, looking really stunning. And that's the youngest person in the house. That's him. Queen. And maybe just about the tallest too, And then there you go with Isabella. And by the way, did I tell you that Cohen and Isabella kissed in the garden where all housemates were watching them? Oops. Crazy, right? I'm telling you, it's crazy, but you would see more of it. I think I'm probably going to do another video in that direction. So here you go with it. It's telling them that you guys don't look excited. Like you're supposed to be, It's more
like nervous than nice.
More nervous than nice. Why wouldn't they be nervous?
You don't believe me?
They don't. Why would they believe you? Believe you for what? Bring out the paper.
There's no danger.
Let all the nominated housemates please stand up. So he's trying to prove to them that there is no danger. I'm sure he's most likely going to beg them practically to open up, and he's telling them to ask him any question. I would ask him. I'll be the first person to go with the questions. Really, I'm sure I would have had up to 10 questions to ask Ebuka. When if I had the opportunity to. Well, you never know. There are still some more things to be unraveled. The housemates are having dinner with him, so I'm sure that they would probably have one or two questions to ask Ebuka, and I'm sure that he would also respond to them. We'd love to see how the whole thing went, but stick around. I'll try as much as I can to bring you up to speed with the development. But again, you don't blame the housemates for giving him a cold feet. Nobody would ever see Ebuka and want to have him around, especially if, the last time that they did the same thing, he evicted two of their colleagues. So they think that maybe this is another opportunity to evict one or two or more persons. But he has said it's top 10, it's 10 over 10, and that's the reason why they are 10. So there's no way they would have tried to evict anybody within the week. Okay, top 10, we know that it's going to be Sunday. They start evicting from 9 to 8 to 7, 6, 5, 4, all the way till the final two. And I know that there's always this emotional thing that comes with the finals, especially that part where they start switching off lights of the Big Brother house. It's always crazy. Like, it gives me these goose dimples. Jesus, when that happens, but again, like it or leave it, this particular season has given us some drama. And I'm sure that part of the reason why they heightened the drama this season and Big Brother also overlooked certain things was because of what happened last season. Last season was really, really dull. It wasn't as fun and dramatic as this particular one. I think last season we started hearing Baz Bows, from maybe the second, third week or so. But this one, it was from day one. The day the day the second batch entered, like the first batch was the ladies entered first, and then the guys now entered the second day. From that day, we have not rested. This was one issue on another. Somebody said something, somebody almost slapped somebody threatened somebody. But it has been really fun. It has been really fun. I think this is the kind of Big Brother that we have always known, not the ones that the all-stars, everybody they form tush. Everybody define who they go intimidate. Everybody define who they go house girl, or anybody define who they go house boy. Everybody define who they go down, downgrade or down, down look. This is not that season, but it has brought us some interesting fun, I should say. And we're looking forward to the finale. And by the way, like I mentioned, this particular finale is after the finale, this channel doesn't shut down. I mean, it's going to be more. There will be more things to be unraveled, okay? We will do a lot of analysis on every other thing because there'll be media rounds. There's a lot of revelations will be done this week that is coming. Okay, so there's a lot of things that'll be revealed and which would also be analyzed as well, in part with what has happened as well. So you would also have the chance to now see things from your own perspective, even as someone who's an onlooker or somebody who has followed the show, and then maybe you're trying to see, okay, is this person really right with what they have said? Like one of the media rounds that I saw was quite funny. I don't know who it was, whether it was Culture or who that did the media round and said that Faith, that the housemates ganged up against Faith. And I'm like, how is it possible that the housemates ganged up against Faith? How? Ganged up against him that he used kerosene to pour into people's food, to pour into the pot so that people will not eat. How is it a gang up that he shoved Imisi? How is it a gang up that he was struggling with property? He's even arguing with Big Brother. How is it a gang up? Somebody will carry your hand and put inside trouble. You call it a gang up. It's so unfortunate. In fact, what I have noticed in this life, if you like be devil, you go still get supporters. If you like be Lucifer, you go still get supporters. Once upon a time, there was Jesus on earth. There was Jesus on earth. People sought to kill him. Why? Because he went about doing good and says he's the Messiah. That was all. That was all. And they want to just kill him. Just to kill him, not to kill him. For even healing people, why are you healing people? Kill him. There are people who don't like anything good, who are sadists, who, if somebody does something wrong, instead of them to address that thing that is wrong, they support the person, no matter what the situation is. So I've resigned to my faith when it comes to that. I'm not going to preach for you to change your life, to now start seeing things that are bad to be bad, because it's normal human beings character anywhere and everywhere around the world. So it's not me that will come and change the human character. I don't have that power. Take care, guys. See you on the other one.